We're in the galley aboard the Seven Seas Mariner, and I'm talking with Mark, who is the executive chef.
Welcome in our galley. Welcome to where we work.
Well, it really is a pleasure to be here and see actually how all of this amazing food is prepared.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you here and to talk a little bit about how it comes to work and how it comes to life.
Now, Mark, how do you prepare so many meals a day? How many do you make, actually?
We're serving about 3,000 meals a day here. That includes our crew, and that is split out over seven different outlets. We have our Prime 7, our signature restaurant, our La Veranda, our main galley, our pastry, our bakery, our butcher shop, and our crew galley.
How long have you been at sea?
I've been at sea for 10 years altogether, with five cruise lines, if I'm not mistaken.
Really? Now, tell us some of the ships that you've been on.
I started in 1999 on the Disney Magic, which belongs to Disney Cruise Line. And from there I moved on to Crystal Cruises, the Crystal Symphony, the Crystal Serenity. From there I did a short stint back at Disney. I left there, I went to Royal Olympic Cruises, which is a small cruise line in the Mediterranean. From there I came to Regent in 2004, which was then still Radisson Seven Seas Cruises. There I left shortly to go to Oceania Cruises, and after that I came back here and I've been with Regent ever since.
Now, Mark, I'm really interested to know, when you're serving all of these guests in the dining room, how do you make sure the food is so hot and fresh when it gets to the table?
We work on the same principle as in a regular restaurant, where the order is taken, it comes into us, and we announce the orders, order by order, so we don't cook any steaks in advance. We have markers, we have colored markers for that indicate the temperature of the beef. And when the waiters call their main courses, I will work on a microphone, and we announce the orders, and you can see behind me and in front of us, there's different stations where we serve the fish, the roast, the grill item of the night, the pasta dishes. So everything comes from a different station, where there's about 4 to 5 people working on each station.
Now, I have kind of a personal question to ask you. Do you have any recipes for burning fat?
We have a lot of chilies on board.
A lot of chili.
That usually does the trick. That usually works very well.
Oh, that's funny. Mark, how is the galley on a ship different from a kitchen in a restaurant on land?
Well, first of all, we have to abide by very strict sanitation laws. So as you can see around us, the whole kitchen is stainless steel. Everything is stainless steel. It's all self-cleaning, pretty much. We clean twice a day the galley. Everything is sanitized, which in a lot of kitchens on land doesn't happen. Plus, everything is self-contained here. We have our butcher on board, we have our bakery, we have our pastry, we have our provisions right near us, so we don't have to outsource it. We buy it at the beginning of the cruise, our produce and our meat and fish items throughout the cruise, but everything is right here. So we have to go. All we do is go down the stairs, and we have all our items available for us.
Well, this is really a big galley. Where is everything made here in the galley?
Here in the galley in front of us, there is our fish station, where all the fish and seafoods are prepared, our hot appetizers. Then right here is our grill station, where our grill man grills all our meats, grills all the fishes. Right here next to us is our sauce station, where our sauciers prepares all the sauces and the stews. And behind us, as you can see, there is our vegetable station. There are all the vegetables cut, turned, and the potatoes are peeled and cooked. And we cook all our stocks as well, as you can see by the wall and the boilers.
Mark, what is your favorite food to prepare?
I would say French fusion. And with fusion, I mean French. I'd like to have some Asian influences in there. I use some lemongrass, some lime leaves, some very fragrant spices from the Orient. But it'll be like the basis will be French. Yeah, I'm French trained, so that's.
So were you trained? Well, where were you trained? Where did you get your training?
I was trained in Holland, which is where I'm from. Yeah, I did a 7-year apprenticeship in 7 different restaurants, which is part of the qualification. And I finished school in 1999, and then I was straight sent out to sea.
So, why did you choose to go to sea?
Actually, I always wanted to join the Navy when I was younger, and I applied for the Navy and I was refused. And I applied again and was refused again. And I applied and was refused for a 3rd time. And my uncle, who is a merchant marine, he suggested to me to work on a cruise ship, and that way I could prove to the Navy recruitment that I could handle discipline and that I was able to be away for a long time and handle the life. And I took a decision to do it one contract for 6 months, and I never left.
You know, that seems to be a trend. I've seen that happen where people sign on for, I'll do a 6-month contract, and then they end up being here for years and years and years and years.
It happens a lot, yeah. I mean, it's a lifestyle, and it's completely different than on land because you live 5 minutes from work. It's a life, it's a feeling, it's an atmosphere that makes it. It's a traveling, of course. There's a part of it is traveling, and the products that we work with. We work with beautiful products from all over the world. Wherever we go, we buy local products, and that's something that is unusual if you work on land.
Now, do you actually get some of your produce from some of our ports that we visit?
Our fresh produce, fruits and vegetables, we take on at the beginning of the cruise. Some of it, most of it comes from the United States. We get some local produce. We get some produce from Europe. Our purchasing department sources it from where we get the best price for the best quality. Our fresh fish we buy along the way in the ports of Ketchikan and in Sitka. We buy fresh fish. We have a fishing man comes alongside and delivers us the fresh salmon, halibut, the rockfish, the sable fish. And most of our meats come on frozen. We keep that for 2 weeks usually. It comes from Vancouver. But fresh we go along the way. We get it along the way.
So do you ever get a chance to go ashore and just kick back and relax? I mean, it sounds like you're a very busy man.
I try to be busy, and I also try and find some time off, but we do have a few hours off in a day. Yeah.
How many people are in your staff?
We have 80 people in my staff right now. There is 55 cooks and 25 utilities that clean and take care of the galleys.
Mark, I can tell you firsthand that you do a fantastic job. The dining on this ship is fabulous. Thank you so much for being on Cruising Authority.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure.